back to him on first down. They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 out of first. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
15-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. Partner,
join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
A big play there. 87 yards. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. They always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Beckham on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own 37-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there. Taking it in. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can...
Oh, wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in Major League trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
For Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 34.
New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Space to maneuver at the 40. Over the middle to Beckham. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty.
And oh, he coughed it up, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards and a giant first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 40. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your team.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to...
Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30.
A fumble on the play.
And the Seahawks have picked it up.
The Giants.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, 20,
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Giants.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked.
And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The Giants will again come to the line here and try for 2.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
That's good.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Quarterback sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
He lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught at the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Lions take over 1st.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
And that's caught inside the 30. Odell Beckham Beckham Jr. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on.